You're listening to the We Are Libertarians Network. Learn more at wearelibertarians.com.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm your host, Maranda, with my lovely co-host, the dainty Chris Spangle.
Hello, ladies.
The sexy vixen, Emily Sweech.
Hello, hello.
And the godly stud muffin, Joseph Scheidler.
Hello.
Ladies, panties dropping.
He's two podcasts in, not much better. But
I never knew that's how you pronounced your last name.
Scheidler.
Scheidler. I thought it was Shadler.
It's Yerman.
Yerman.
Yeah, you guys might be related.
We could be. We
You
put
guys
it together
been
that we
twice
know each
removed
other.
through my pussy.
True.
Okay, all right. Congratulations,
Truth.
Emily.
Yeah. And we're going to call this little ditty just a little storytelling sesh among friends. So,
Whatever we talk about stays here.
yeah,
That's
don't
right.
tell anybody. This is real secret stuff.
Listen, listener, do not tell a single person what you're about to hear. It's very important that you do not share this podcast with anyone.
We're trusting you.
Yes.
Please.
We'll self-explode.
Yes. It's a little reverse psychology.
Yeah.
I got you, boo.
Thanks. So, while the panties are dropping, listening to these studs, dropping the mics.
I hear 'em.
I know ours are.
I'm not wearing
Emily
any.
and I was just telling these guys, so I've been getting, my high testosterone's been getting the best of me, and I've been getting a little aggressive at work.
I'm going to time you out.
Time out for me.
You look so good.
Stop it. I don't. I look so
I
terrible,
was
but Emily
just
looks beautiful.
Saying to Joey how I find the shoulders the sexiest part on a person, and you can see your fibers when you move your shoulders. You look phenomenal. That high tea is truly working for you. Continue, time in.
Thank you. I will let you suckle some from my breast if you're.
Go ahead.
If you're needing a refill.
Go for it.
Thank you.
It's a high tea dispensary.
Yeah. The male vitality, we did bottle it straight out of my breast.
Yes.
So
I believe it.
yeah, I know that Never Bittner's been drinking out of that sauce. Christy Avery.
Oh, Bittner got full woke on the super male vitality.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's quite the man on the town after taking that super male vitality.
He had a serious penis movement. It was not a joke. Please go, because he'll never listen to this. Go on Bittner's wall and write, "Can you tell us more about your serious penis movement?" Yes.
Just confuse the hell out of him.
Do it, please.
And don't tell him where you heard to do this.
And also, there's a lovely blonde lady named Morgan. Like every fucking pic, heart it. Okay?
Yes, please.
But don't
photo
say
like
anything unless you say, "Where that ass at, ho?"
it. What that pussy do, Mom?
Yeah. What that pussy do, though?
Now, why
Joey,
won't he hear this?
Because he doesn't listen to anything that he's not on.
Okay.
Well, we need to make sure he does listen to this.
No, not now.
I mean, if he finds out I'm involved, he probably will listen.
That is true.
Hide
yeah.
me.
The thirst is real.
Don't put my Slim Shady Eminem/Miranda cover on that. I made that on my own, taking a shit within less than 5 minutes.
Impressive.
You made your own meme.
I didn't know.
I
she
made
took
my
shits.
own meme in less than 5 minutes.
Didn't know
taking a
that till
shit.
today.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Every time you guys get a snap of something random from my bathroom, I'm probably taking a shit.
Do you shit a lot?
Never,
I do
Chris.
eat power green salad, hopefully at least once a day. It
Right.
keeps me
Joey's
regular.
mind. Never.
Never.
I try to go once a day.
She doesn't.
I have a high cruciferous vegetable diet, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty clear myself.
Nice
Yeah,
word.
I mean,
Yeah, thank
Nice
you.
wordage.
Yeah.
yes, I like that vocab.
Yeah, I eat a lot of broccoli, a lot of cauliflower, a lot of kale.
Well, see, those make my gas really smells not really bad when I do the cauliflower.
Yeah, but that's just the vitamins working.
Yeah, that's what I tried to tell Joey. I said, just breathe it in.
9 times out of 10, it smells like
Get
baby
you
powder.
some.
God.
It smells like
powder.
I just had an
wet wipes,
impression.
wet wipes and baby powder.
She's probably got a very clean asshole, doesn't she, Joey?
That's as clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
Cleanest this side of the Mississippi. I've never been to the other side, but it's clean.
Well, because like my cats, I have someone that follows me around and licks it clean anytime I get a crusty.
I just spit out my wine. I just spit out my wine.
So gross. A crusty.
Well, my cats do get those crusties.
Your cat, you told me something so vile about your cats earlier, I almost literally threw up.
I'm not exaggerating, and I do that a lot, but I didn't. I'm not now. I almost threw up when you told me about your cats.
Yeah, you did. I don't remember what it was.
The black cat in your feet.
Oh, yeah, no, he loves weird smells, and he loves me so much, but he's obsessed with my feet. But he wants, like,
Licking
the
between
shoes.
those toes.
Yeah, but he only wants, like, you know, those boat shoes that you had on with no socks. Like, you already fucked them up last summer, so now you just rock them if you got to run to the car.
Yes.
But then your feet are so bad that you have to
Yes.
wash them when you get back
Yep.
in. And you're like, did I touch my carpet with those? That is these. And so he would fall asleep with his face right in it.
What is
He
it
loves
with
it.
dogs and cats that love the most rank smells? Why
Dude,
is
he
that?
loves it? I don't know. And
Dogs
so,
eat their own shit.
They-
so,
but
I mean,
that's
Well,
true.
they'll eat the asshole out of your underwear, too.
They do.
My dog. Thank you. I know. People try to act like they don't know what I'm talking about. I'm
Oh
like,
my
shut
God,
up.
It's so annoying.
Shut
I hate
up.
it.
My cats don't do that.
No,
You-
my cats don't do that. Dogs do
My
that.
dog
okay,
does.
Yeah. No, my
Yeah.
cats don't do that either.
That's disgusting.
It's
But-
so gross.
Yeah,
That's
Cats
why
are
I'm a
sneaky.
cat person.
Cats are
Yeah.
sneaky, though. You
Yeah,
never
cats are
know.
real sneaky. But so these guys, he loves them so much. Like he will just fall asleep with them, whatever. So I've got them a cat bed. Nobody would lay in it. So I was just like, well, they love my feet so much. I wonder. And I like literally rubbed my like pretty smelly feet all up in it. Like just stood in there and just
So
swiped
gross.
them back and forth and did all that. And when I was done, he went and laid in it. He loves them that much. He's got a foot fetish.
It doesn't surprise me. Cats are weird.
How
Animals
gross
are
is
weird.
that?
He's got a
I
foot
mean,
fetish.
It's all right. It's Miranda. Nothing she can do is gross.
I walk in here and I go, wow, did a skunk come in here? It smells a little skunky.
It's my pussy.
Miranda, it is not.
I'm sorry. I know. I was gonna shower. I'm gonna use the old Massengale.
I just love that Joey's sitting here like, just.
No, he's
he
like-
doesn't know what to say.
He's got,
Speechless.
it's like nom, you know, like the shells are going off around
He's
him
like,
at
yeah,
this
it's her
point.
pussy.
It's,
It is.
The shells are going off around him. He doesn't even notice anymore.
Yeah, you just get used to it, and
Battle-hardened veteran.
You
Yeah.
are a lucky man to date this fine woman
you
right
know, I
here.
really am. I really am. Yeah.
He is a
I don't ask
sweetheart.
questions. I don't ask
He
questions
doesn't.
how I did it. I was telling the story earlier about Miranda and I were talking about the second time we'd hung out. We went on a little date once, but then Miss
liked
Pat
him
was
and I ran
coming.
away.
Miss Pat was coming. She liked me and ran away. She was scared. I told her to get a dog, but she didn't. But then I was telling her that she posted something about Miss Pat coming to town. I love me some Miss Pat. And so we went, but I was telling her she didn't know that it was a date, but it was a date, in fact.
No, that's really common. Like,
Yeah. She had no idea,
date?
but
Oh,
as far as I was concerned, it was a date. Yeah.
Well, since he made it into my pants, I'll let him. I'll allow it.
yeah.
how long have you guys been dating now?
Hey.
Our
Since like
first-
October, November-ish. Can I get a side note here? Has anybody seen Grease 2? He's a cool rider. A rider that's cool.
We're on the
Those
back porch
motherfuckers.
here, on the apartment.
It's kind of the front porch, but.
Front
Oh,
porch.
Miranda, don't turn around. She's going to get triggered.
It's that guy.
She likes her trucks.
Yeah,
It's a big truck.
Silverados.
it is. But yeah, no, that guy's giving me some Grease 2 vibes.
Oh yeah, and his little motorcycle.
He's learning how to ride, y'all.
His little motorcycle.
It is. It's a little guy.
A little one.
Little dirt bike. Little dirt bike.
I didn't realize you were a size queen.
No, I just like motorcycles.
Are you commenting on the fact that we're both really thin?
No, no, I was not.
That's so
Don't
sweet
you
of you.
set me up.
Do you not know that story?
No, I don't.
Oh,
No.
shit.
You also have to say your tea story. I totally sidetracked you after you're done with this story.
Which story?
Oh yeah, we'll get to the tea where the club story.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
tell us
Too good not to tell.
tell us this story about the size queen story.
So I was doing a show. It was a Rookie of the Year show. So it was all people, their first year of comedy at Joker's downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Neil Snyder, God love him, books me. He knows I'm going to be an hour late, and he fucking books me anyway. And so, God love you. And so I showed up not quite an hour late. But before the show starts, okay, let's go 2 weeks, maybe before that, whatever. I had started getting friend requests from other people doing the show.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You know what I mean? Comedy Network. Like, I accepted them and, you know, whatever. So, of course, people are always trying to slide up in my DMs. Not a big surprise. And they knew I was a slut in high school. And so, this cat, I mean, you can tell he's like, you know, just like a real scrawny, like weird, gingery dude. And so I'm just, you know, trying to be nice to everybody and stuff. Because, yes, I do comedy. Yes, I also happen to be good looking, and have
Very.
fake boobs. Like, I'm not trying to shit on y'all, you know? And so I try to be nice to them. And you know what I mean? Like, if they start sending weird shit, I just stop responding. But I would
Right.
answer, you know, when I could to messages. And so this guy had, you know, was asking me questions and stuff like, oh, what's your comedy style? Mine is dun da da da. You know, I do fetish comedy and one-liners. And I'm like, just trying to be real nice, like, and my messages, the responses are like sometimes like a day later or whatever. If you actually read through like in timestamps, so like I tell the guy, he's like, "Well, what's your comedy?" And I'm like, "Overaged white woman or middle-aged white woman overshares 2 cats will die alone." I thought, I swear to
Pretty accurate.
right? I thought I was just being clever as fuck. Okay,
Right.
AF capitalized, and so. I really I'm like laughing to my fucking self as I'm like, you know, giving him these answers back. And so he's like, are you a size queen? And like immediately I was like, see, like, does he know I lost weight?
Hilarious.
I swear to God, like in my mind, I'm like, I'm like, okay. And so I'm just like, I don't know. What's that? Like, I'm thinking, I'm getting ready to get a compliment on my weight. And then he answers back and he was like, it's a girl that only likes 9 inches or bigger. So this is one of those times where I immediately want to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't date black guys." But I thought, no, Miranda, that's too easy. Don't answer that. Don't say
Right.
that. So I let that one go. I felt like I was like so set up for it, and I still let it go. So then this dude, sorry, Emily's taking a
Emily's
selfie.
taking a selfie,
I was
I'm
snapping
sorry.
it in my
Who
mind.
are you snapping?
no.
Hopefully, the world. Send it to all of us.
Well,
We've
yeah,
already
my story.
taken many
My
pictures
story.
already with our.
Yeah.
They're mine. If
So-
you want them, we'll share them.
I mean, it was a cute selfie. You look great.
Of course.
Distracted all the
Snapchat.
I'm so sorry.
all the ADD on the porch. Just went. What are you doing?
I'm so sorry.
Can we be a part of this?
Yeah.
Let's be friends. So
Mine.
So you didn't want to say I don't date black guys.
I wanted to make a joke about black guys. I did. And I let it go because I thought, you know what, Miranda? You're a fucking comedian, and that's too easy.
Right.
So I
That's
let it
hacky.
go.
That's hacky, as we would say in the business. Right.
It's just, yeah. So, okay. And so, I mean, just bullshit with this dude. Okay. So he's a fetish person or whatever. So I'm not going to ask him to indulge me on that. So I just say, I like it. I look forward to hearing your set. He says, what is your style? If you were joking about giving out blowjobs, then I assume we relate. Now, when I joked about giving out blowjobs, I didn't tell you guys that part, but I was talking about going to open mic night. He's like, oh, I'm sure they put you up when they can. And I'm, trying to be humble about it too. Like, no, I don't get special treatment. You know what I mean? Because I don't like to push that. Like,
Right.
unless I'm sucking a dick. And so,
Then you deserve special treatment.
yeah, then I do. I worked hard for that. And so, I was just like, oh, if you know anybody that would give me stage time, like let them know I would do anything, even give a blowjob. I swear to God, like that's exactly what I said and how stupid it was. Okay. And he's like, are you for real? And so
my
I don't
God.
answer him because I'm just like this dude, like we do comedy. And if you don't get that, like fuck off. And so
Right.
Like- oh yeah, I don't know him. Yeah.
Cody East. Yeah. Nobody knows him.
No, don't say his name.
Oh, I will. He knows. I will. And so he got into a roast with good God, Thomas something or another. He had a Thomas choo-choo train as his thing for a while. He got into a roast with that guy, and so that guy was instructed to get a hold of me for these screenshots, and I sent them to him. So he knows that we all made fun of him.
Oh, okay.
And so, well, but I mean, I was actually as nice as I could be though with all of this. Like I was joking with him, you know what I mean, trying to keep the conversation. Okay, what's a size queen? Blah blah blah. He goes into telling me what a size queen is, and then he's like, a new paragraph. My favorite term is a pay pig. That's a guy who loves to be financially dominated and gives most of his money to a woman so she can control his lifestyle. So he's clearly goading me.
right.
So
He's clearly goading
Farmer
me.
Tim, right?
yeah. Exactly
Pay-pig.
right. Yeah.
He's goading me.
He
He's
was about
like
that life and didn't
letting
even know
me
it.
know. I mean,
Hilarious.
first of all, anybody who looks at this guy can tell he has no money to fucking dominate. For one, for two, I'm just like, you are trying to get me to engage in a conversation here, but I am a control freak and I'm 2 steps ahead of you, and I'm not going to engage. And so I just said, love it. And no, I'm not. Because again,
Love it.
I passed up the black guy joke. I did it all. And so,
Yeah, I don't know him at all, but he looks like
he's from Fort Wayne. And
he's
so
a weirdo. Yeah, you can tell.
So
high tolerance on roofies there.
he's like, hey,
Emily.
and then he's like, how long you gonna make me wait? And then he's like, oh, and then he gives me his phone number, and then I just hadn't answered any of his messages. And then he's like, hold up, trying to post this self-suck video.
Oh,
What?
My
No, hold on.
God.
I swear to God, though, when I read that, I thought it was some kind of like he was just putting himself down. Like, I thought he was making a video like, I suck so much.
No, you didn't immediately go where our minds went.
I didn't know what that was. Okay, no, I just
Think Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't know him, but I know where this is going because I
Into the
found out
mic.
what it is. Oh, I'm talking to my phone. I was talking into my fucking phone.
She's so used to
Oh wow!
talk to text.
Yes, I was just doing the Kim Kardashian into the phone, but not the mic. So this guy, I mean, he's trying to just get weird with me or whatever, and so I'm just like, whatever. And so then he's like, I have a secret group for comics / Kinkster. I don't say anything. Want to join and look around? And then the next message is days later, whenever it is, and he's like, are you here? Now that is the day of our show. I was there. I was late. And so I happened to catch his set. And now, mind you, the whole time that conversation had gone on, I'm laughing at my responses so hard I damn near peed. And I'm like on the fucking floor on my stomach, pounding my fist and kicking my feet. I thought it was that good.
Oh, I've done that before. Yeah.
I was feeling the shit out of myself. I thought, like...
I've shit
I'm-
posted so well. I'm so proud of myself. I'm going to tear up now.
Yes. So I couldn't wait. Like, I'm getting ready to get up there and fucking nail it. I'm like, yes, I'm getting ready to sing this out. And so he does his set, and then he comes down, and then like one or two people, and then it's me. And so I go up there, and I'm like, and I listened back to it because he got real salty, and I was like, what did I do wrong? I couldn't figure it out, seriously, because I had not a mean intention out of any of it.
Right.
And so, but what I hadn't realized was, first of all, what a self-suck video was. Second of all, I hadn't realized through some of what he was saying to me, because I was too wrapped up with my funny comments that I had
Right.
responded. I wasn't really thinking about what he had actually said to me.
Right.
And so then I realized, okay, now I just told this whole room of people what he said to me, and they know that he's talking to me in Messenger, doesn't know me like that, and that he's having an appropriate conversation.
Right.
But I didn't get it. So that's obviously what made him mad. But so I don't get that. And so I get up there and I'm just like, hey everybody, like, that's Cody. I know him. Like, he got a hold of me on Facebook Messenger. I'm like, I was just trying to explain how we knew each other. I'm like, yeah, he hit me up on Messenger and we've been talking. And I was like, he asked me my comedy style. I tell him my cool ass fucking joke. They laugh. And then, then I'm like, I go with the whole size queen bit. I'm like, they laugh. And you know what I mean? It was just like nothing. But I'm just like, hey, boo. And then I'm like, after the size queen thing, and then I was like, yeah. And then he told me what I really meant. And I was like, I feel like you're trying to tell me something, Cody. Call me. I'm like, I thought it was fucking hilarious. And
Well, number one, I couldn't imagine being in the audience, not hearing this, and being like, wait, this guy has really been saying this to you?
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
making jokes, and it's hilarious. But
Right.
I would be like, wait a second, he's not really writing this to me. Continue.
But my life's so weird. I just was thinking of funny responses. I never even crossed my mind to like
Right.
actually pay attention to what he was saying.
Right.
Because again, I'm just like trying to answer messages out of the box and just get them gone,
Right, because in your mind, you're not trying to have sex with him. In his mind, he's trying everything
Yeah.
possible to get you to have sex with him.
Yeah. In my mind, every like interaction we have is completely frivolous and pointless. Like it's
Right.
not, it means, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not even really paying attention. I'm just like, what can I get out of it? Like, can I come up with something funny off of it?
Yeah.
Play off of it.
Right.
Okay, great. And I'm just thinking like that'll be a great thing to do, like a play off of that at the show. He'll be there. It'll just be funny. Like I always will call people out, like when I gave Zane Zaidi the old Bill Cosby.
What?
I Bill Cosby, Zane Zaidi or Zaidi, whatever you want to say.
Ow.
Hold on. Let's finish up this story. So I do my show. Okay, I come down, I go home. It's like 4:20 in the morning. Triggered. And so I get a message. Now, again, I have to read this because when I read things, I don't like, if I sense some kind of, attitude or bullshit, I automatically will pretend I don't, because I don't want that person to think like, yeah, she did that, or you know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, I automatically let them know, like, you know what, you're making this all up and you're an idiot by just playing naive to the whole thing. So But I wasn't entirely sure. Is this is this a joke? Is this not a joke? Okay, so I come home, or I get the message, whatever, and it says, "Dude, loved your improvised material. That was some groundbreaking stuff." But see, again, on my mind,
He's being salty.
he's being salty. But in my mind, I was like, well, maybe he's being salty. But I'm like, well, that wasn't even improvised. Like, I worked on that 2 weeks. So I'm like, no. I'm like, you know what? You know what, Miranda? You know what? That was a good set. He's not taking it that way. So you're not going to interpret it that way. So then I say, haha. Because again, I like to just be very vague, and then I make people come out with whatever they're trying to fucking throw their shade or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so I'm just like, haha, your set was great. Then he says, yeah, that's because I'm an actual comic. Now, again, could be a joke. It could be a ding on other people in the show.
No, you throw a wink face in there if you're
hey,
yeah,
but you know what?
exactly,
I mean, in my mind, I'm fucking awesome, so I know he's not talking about me. And so I'm like,
I love you.
I love
right?
it.
So I just respond. Because again, I just get witty when people do that to me anyway. And so I just go, it shows. I didn't know what to say. And then he says, haha, damn. So then I'm like, oh, he was joking, right? And then I said, I loved it, exclamation point. And then he says, don't talk to me. And I said,
Okay.
ha ha ha. Oh, I will. And then he goes, I'm serious. Don't talk to me. I will tag your pictures from tonight, which I was not aware he took. Oh. Whoops. Creep shot. I will be friendly at shows, but do not fucking talk to me on here.
Oh my goodness.
Now, mind you, you found me, boo. So, I just like, what's your problem, dude?
Yeah, did you slide in his DM or did he slide in yours?
I think I slid 2 fingers right up his ass. So he says, my problem, this is, beautiful. My problem is that you went up on stage unprepared. You tried to single me out to get laughs, even though I did 10 minutes of fetish jokes, so that crowd is already very aware of my lifestyle. What the crowd is not aware of is that you disclosed to me your willingness to suck cock to gain stage time, which I figured you were joking. But after asking other comedians about you, ... your scene of comedian, quote unquote, friends does not like you. Nobody fucking likes me. It's not a surprise. Hello. And so everyone I asked said that she gets special treatment from bookers because she flirts. I did not share any specific clubs or people you said you pleasures for stage time. 2 comedians already either knew or assumed. My problem, dude, is that I do comedy every fucking night to the best comedic character I can be whenever I am given the opportunity. And you decided to try and throw me under the bus to get a giggle out of an audience attending a rookie show.
Oh,
think before you go up there. Prepare better. Or keep doing what you're doing and build on the reputation you have. Nothing you did last night was funny, nor was it appreciated.
So this is the quintessential comment by an open mic comedian. These losers... Not all of them, okay? Now, if you're an open mic comedian listening, I probably like you because you're listening to our stuff and you get our humor. But there are a ton of these open mic comedians who are just pompous and arrogant, and they won't sit around and talk about the philosophy of comedy, and they just have nothing going on, and they work for free. And so guess what? You go out every night, bud, and work for free. So your talent and your skills are literally worth nothing in the marketplace. And so that doesn't make you the next Patton Oswalt. That makes you a literal zero. Like, and so many of these open mic comedians are just total zeros who take themselves so seriously.
So seriously.
So
and Miranda,
seriously.
you know what? As Nathan Lane said in The Producers, if you've got it, flaunt it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a bad show, though. That show, I had a double ear infection. I'd been going through some things. My ex-boyfriend showed up. Like, he hates my comedy anyway, so he just wanted to make my fucking life miserable. And so it was like a really awkward whole thing for me from go. And so as I'm sitting there reading that, I don't give a, you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, this dude's trash. But then I start thinking about it, and I'm like, dude, somebody that's in their first year of comedy... We all are going to have bad shows. Is that seriously how you would talk? Even if I was unprepared, is that how you encourage people? Like, that was just rude.
Right.
And I just thought, that's when I kind of got, I wasn't going to answer him. And then I'm like, you know what? Shame on you for fucking acting like that.
I'm getting so worked up over here. Joey's like looking
She
at
is.
me.
She's
because you are always hilarious. I
well, you
love
were at
your
that
humor.
show. You were at the show with a woman, a beautiful blonde, short hair.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I was at that show. Oh my gosh. You know, that just drives me absolutely crazy because obviously he has issues.
We all
about-
have good shows. We all have
I
bad
can't even get into
shows.
it. I'm
Yeah.
getting too worked up.
Honestly, and that's I know exactly where you're going. He has issues with women, and so all
Uh-huh.
of these beta open mic comedians go up. I'm so bad with women. Ha ha ha! Look how bad. Okay, like yeah, your mom didn't give you enough hugs. We get it. Or your uncle touched you. Fine.
Right.
Go to a therapist. Don't burden us with your self-righteous
Yeah.
bullshit.
So I just said, hey, I think I have issues. I may have looked unprepared to you, but I was actually just doing my best and I was nervous. So, no, I've never sucked a cock for stage time. That was a joke. I may not be a good comedian, but I do make myself laugh. And honestly, you can go fuck yourself.
Okay, and here's another thing too. I'm just gonna say about this is in like an artistic community. I feel like anyway, you never should put someone down, even if they're just
No.
starting out. If they're whatever, you always like want to give advice, or you always want to like that was a great show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who the hell are you to
Encourage
be
each
like,
other.
oh, Mara, I'm bitter and I'm mad that you took what I said to you and
Oh, God, no.
told people because now I look like an idiot.
Yeah.
I have a different philosophy.
In a fun way, too. I did it with love. Like, I was not even mean.
I have a different philosophy. I think that people like this who are not funny, who shouldn't be doing comedy, should be told, don't waste our time or yours. Go back
how
to the
long does
seven-
it take though to build that? Some people they have a love for it, but they're not good at first. But after they work for years, they
I
do
know.
become good. And
I'm-
if that's their passion, great. But yeah, you don't shit on someone.
I'm
and-
exaggerating, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, yeah, I can tell you, this type of personality, I don't know him, but I just know this type of personality where it's just like, open mic male comedians, and anybody in the entertainment industry at large, like, if you're a woman, it is easier to get ahead in entertainment than it is for men.
Oh gosh,
Like,
yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it's radio, if it's acting, if
because you're a
it's
commodity. There's not
comedy,
as many
whatever.
women.
Exactly right. And women draw better. Like if I put a woman up on a website versus putting a man on a website, like,
Especially an attractive,
exactly right. It's going to draw better. So that there's less supply and a higher demand for that. So the value's higher, and that makes guys like this super angry because, I mean, it's nothing that they can control, and so just kind of they want to take it out on somebody like you.
Yeah, no, my old roommate Brad was like that, and again, that's a whole nother. But so, what were we going to get to that I needed to cross back to?
Your testosterone.
Well, no, there was something else
Oh.
that I thought that we had hit in between there, and I was like, oh shit, let me finish this up and then come back.
I don't know, but I'm going to say one thing about Joey
Okay, so
is that
he's a doll.
he's a doll. And talk about a good man supporting his woman always. Whenever she has a show, he always records it or takes a picture and then always is like, I'm so proud of my woman, blah, blah, blah. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you want to get yourself right
You
there.
guys are both my day ones. You guys are my day ones, though. You guys have come to my shows and supported everything, and I just love you
Because
guys.
you're great, and we
you
all love
too,
you.
Chris.
Yeah,
you got in at the beginning,
the
though.
first, yeah. I saw your second show,
Yeah.
and I didn't like you, and then I met you afterwards, and I was like, I like you a lot.
Oh
You're
my
nice.
God.
Yeah.
I hated it. I immediately.
A lot
was
of people
like,
do that though, because
yeah.
like they have like a perception of what I'm gonna maybe like I'm gonna be mean or I'm gonna make them feel a certain way.
I was just like, oh, here's like a Valley Girl comedian that's just going to talk about her vagina the whole time. And
Right.
then,
Well, no, I'm just kidding.
It's a
yeah,
nice one. It is good.
it is good. Yeah, Joey wears it well, but like it.
He
But
does.
then, like, I got to know Miranda, and I was just being
She's
judgy.
the best.
And but as easy as it is, like if you're a woman, yeah, you do have a leg up, but you also have more of that, like, I want to hate you.
Right.
The
oh, yeah.
mentality is way
Because
more.
girls, for whatever reason, hate other girls.
Yeah.
And that's so frustrating to me.
Well, it's that insecurity of it all. It's the fact that when we have insecurities, and we've done it. I know I have. I know you have. It's like we've grown and evolved. But it's like when somebody has something that you don't have, or they're comfortable with something that you're not comfortable with in yourself. It's easier to just get angry and say, there's something wrong with her, or she's a
Right.
slut, or she's, whatever it is, than to just look and say, like, wow, she's okay with herself, whatever that may be. Like, it's okay for me to accept my flaws because we all fucking have flaws.
Right.
People have a natural aversion to confidence, like and it's very polarizing. So if you don't need other people and you're secure in yourself, then other people get offended by that. And if you like culturally, let's look at Kanye West, for instance. Like people either love or hate him, or there is no in between. Like Donald Trump's that way. He's uber confident. He believes in what he says. You know, he doesn't even care that it never like matches.
It didn't even have to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
But he has total confidence.
He and I have that in common.
Right. And so, like, when you don't need other people and you're not pretending to be a doormat, then people just they go, well, you know what? It's my job to take this person down a peg.
Right.
Yeah, because it makes them nervous. I can't control that. I don't know.
Right.
You know, it's
because
like, yeah.
those kind of insecure people want to control. They want everybody else to be actors in their play that they can control the story.
Oh, absolutely. And it's just the funniest thing is, but that's why women may feel one way when they meet me, but then they will come and like me. And like, you know, even if it's the wives from the Libertarians or anyone, it's like they're, you know, you might think, oh, Miranda posting her tits is going to keep them out of this group chat. No, it's not. They want to see those tits, and then they want to find out, like, can I get those tits? And I will guide them.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's just not that. I mean, like, I actually do have a side business that I am a fashion advisor and a lifestyle consultant.
Yes.
But like,
Is that real?
that actually is, and but that business idea came about because of a lot of women that I knew here in Hamilton County that have a lot of money, wealthy. They're unhappy. They have the keys to success, but they don't know how to get what they want.
Right.
And so, again, it's just a lot of times, but it's like, that's what I do even with my inner friend circle or just women I meet. It's like, they're like, oh my gosh, you know, I love that you can wear that dress, or you're so da-da-da. And I'm like, guess what? You are too. You know what I mean? You're super hot and sexy too. But see, women think automatically if a woman has sex appeal and she owns it, that they're like, well, I'm not a sexy person. I'm just like whatever, frumpy person, you know, whatever they think of themselves. And, you know, they think, well, she's going to look down on me. She's going to be mean to me because I am not sexy like her, or, you know, whatever their perception is. And it's like, I let them know, no, actually, I'm not going to look down on you. I'm going to let you know, bitch, you sexy too.
Yeah.
Suck your
This
man
is why
dick.
I love Miranda.
Yeah, I mean, just like feel free to get in there and suck that dick, girl. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
seriously.
come on, Emily.
Yeah, but like, let me watch.
Joey's?
Not gonna suck itself.
I was talking.
Yeah, it's all lonely over here, everybody.
I was talking about my enlarged clitoris again.
Yeah, we were working out the logistics of.
We had such a funny story, though. I
you-
know.
you were-
I know. We had like 20
A real funny
stories
story
we
that I
wanted to
needed
tell
to
here
get
Well,
today.
we were going to have Miranda get Emily pregnant. It was going to be great.
Well,
so.
that too.
Yeah.
You know what? My T is so high. She's probably pregnant already.
Yeah, that's true.
Gladly will accept that, baby.
No abortions here.
Best way to answer the phone. Spangles Abortion Clinic. You rape 'em, we scrape 'em.
Oh God, yes. God,
Probably
yes.
should edit that one out. That's probably-
No, keep it. No, guys, though, really, we did have a real funny
You will
story.
never not get a laugh. You will hear horrified silence and then an eruption of laughter, especially from your pastor.
Yeah. Especially if he's getting a percentage of that.
Okay, all right.
Got to get your 10%.
So your tea has caused you some problems lately.
Well, my tea has. I do get. It's been causing some aggression at times. So, last night I was at work at the Brass, where I am a stripper, and was not having much success. Hadn't made a bunch of money yet. It was 3 a.m. bar closing. Coming down to a whisper there. So I was just like, well, shit. I didn't make any money. Okay, cool. And then this guy, looking all desperate, he was bitching about he had spent $700. And
Looking all desperate. What does that?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
real
Every
stressed
man in the strip
out. Yeah.
Every man.
Real stressed out, standing at the bar, just real pissed off. Like, you know, something going on. So I fucking stroll up casually. I'm like, what up? And he's like, you know, oh yeah, I spent all this money. I got all this money. He pulls out a couple hundred, like he had probably about $600-700 in $100 bills in his pocket. So he pulls it out. He's like, I had the worst time, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, shit, you trying to end on a good note?
I'm here to help you.
Yeah. I'm like, you got lucky. Like, let's go. And so the night was over. And so they were kicking everyone out of the private rooms. And I'm like, no, boo, we good. Get on in here. Give me that money. So, and then I take the money and then I run to the back. And like, now mind you, the last girl he was doing a private room with cut off his time after like maybe 5 or 10 minutes because the bar was closing. And I'm like, no, watch this. I'm like, you good, sit down. I'm like, I'll play Spotify Premium if I got to. And so
I'll take care of you.
Yeah, we are doing this. And so this guy, I'm pretty sure he's a homosexual. It doesn't matter.
Interesting, though.
Well,
weird place to hang out if you're
Hold
a gay man.
on. But it is. But I mean, it's going to make sense in a minute because he was trying to human traffic. So, yeah. So this guy, he's real drunk and stuff. But I'm just saying he's definitely gay. Okay, like I can tell a gay man. I swear to God. And so this guy's gay. I was wondering where we were going with it. Maybe he's bisexual. I don't know. Gay guys like me too. I don't know. So you want to be me? Whatever.
You have a lot of appeal.
Yeah. So they want to be my best friend too. And so I'm like, well, okay. So I'm dancing for him. He's like, yeah, I own this. It's called Models Massage. Now, again, he's goading the fuck out of me. It's Model Massage. And
Model Massage. What name is that?
Hand job. So
Right.
I'm just like, Joey let me know all about what happens at the rub and tugs. It was before we got together. So, I was just like,
I've been to a couple.
yeah.
I get stressed out. I get tense. I need a massage.
Like Eeyore.
Yeah.
I've been to a couple.
You're hilarious.
I'm gonna
So
come.
I've been to a few.
Never ask for anything at a
Yeah, they
massage
just
place.
do it.
They just do it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you don't have to pay him as much that way.
If you imply things will happen. But
That's how my job is too.
I'm very tense down here.
God.
Asians just have that nature,
That
warm,
nature.
welcome nature that they want to please. And
Those little hands.
Little hand.
tight gripping hands.
If you think you're packing some small heat, you go into one of those places. When you see that little hand there, you will
King Kong.
God, you will feel like you'll feel like you're on top of the world.
Yeah, you will.
So, I'm sorry, Miranda.
Oh gosh, no, that's
Sorry.
totally fine. I still wish I could remember that other story. So anyway, I'm raking the old brain here. So anyhow, he's just, you know what I mean, talking bullshit about his fucking modeling massage agency or whatever. And
Right.
so he made $18,000. Like, so the whole time he's like, oh, he would love for me to hang out with him. Okay. And so I'm just like, well, I would love a really big tip. And so he's like, yeah, I made $18,000 last week. And dun, 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 dun. So I'm just like, cool. I need an even bigger tip.
Yes, right.
Hold on one second.
Are you really going to answer the phone in the middle of the podcast?
She sure did.
She's,
To be continued.
she's something else, man.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I will send the girls right on out. They're waiting for you.
There's girls here?
Thank you.
What girls? There's girls
Are
here.
there Asians back there, Joey?
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Bye. So that's the Uber for my little one.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There are no girls here.
Oh, okay.
And so, anyhow, so this guy, he's just feeding me a bunch of bullshit, which I love it when they start feeding you bullshit because then I just give them bullshit back. Like, really? That is so cool. I love it so much. You're so
Yeah.
rich. You're so awesome. And so, I'm just like giving him the shittiest dance ever because now I'm like intrigued. I'm talking. I'm like, am I getting a tip? We working something out? And so, and when I say working something out, it's me getting a tip. And so that's all that's happening. Disappointment and me tip. And so, I'm just like, because, and again, he's a real dick, okay? Like, again, I'm not taking advantage of people. They're trying to take advantage of people. And so I'm just fucking giving them their ass. And so, he's just like, yeah, I got that, da-da-da. And so then I'm like, the tip, I pull up the tip and he's just like, oh, no, you don't get it. He's like, I want you to work for me and make all kinds of money. And I said, oh, that's cool. Well, I still want a tip, though. And then, and then it's like now he's just trying to go all around, you know what I mean, without having to give me a tip. Now he's just an idiot. And so he's like, no, he's like, I mean, I want you to but I only want you to rub on me. And I was just like, oh,
Stop
okay,
walking
cool.
around.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, what about that tip then? I'm like, we make that happen. And so, then he gets real shitty and he's like, is this what I paid $200 for? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, he starts like looking around like he just woke up from a dream. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, and he's like, is this what people? And I said, yeah, people pay this all the time. And they don't expect me to fucking go home with them for this. Like, this is here, but then you need to give me a lot of fucking money if you're going to act stupid. You know what I mean? And even have a stupid conversation with me. Like, talk with your money, not with your mouth.
Yes.
And so,
It's true.
yeah, I mean, so in this industry, that's just how it is. I mean, it's like, I'm not going to tell, again, I don't say I'm doing, you know what I mean? But it's like, if you thought you were going to come to where I work and you were going to spend minimal or spend nothing on me where I work, but then I would love to come somewhere else to a disclosed location with a man I don't know on the hope and promise that he might give me the same amount of money I get paid for dancing at the place I work or less.
Right.
Please.
For probably more hours.
Sign me
Right.
in. More hours, more pussy, everything happening. I'm like, no.
More pussy happening.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, you're trying to really do something. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm like, honey, that's not how this works. I'm like, people pay me $200 for this part right here. I'm like, so if you really thought you were going to get anything outside of that, you need to start tipping.
Right.
And I'm not going to give them anything outside of that, but I'm trying to teach them how to make it happen.
And I love you for not being desperate like that.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, God, no, my vagina would be on a milk carton.
Has anyone seen this?
She gone.
Joey said it looks familiar.
Oh, no.
That poor.
So this guy, though, so it gets better. So, you know what I mean? We had about 5 minutes left. I'm just like, yeah, we done. Getting annoying and gets not giving me a tip. I'm done. He's already paid. So I leave. I go to, get dressed or whatever. I come outside. I'm fucking around at the food truck because I was like, do I want a Coke? I kind of felt like I wanted a Coke. I ended up not getting that Coke. But I'm standing there trying to decide. And this dude comes out. He's got his boyfriend. I swear to God. These two. We're both gay as fuck. And so this whole time, now remind you, who knows how many people he's been trying to tell about his little business that makes so much money giving massages. I mean, not like he's trying to find employees. He just came to the strip club as a gay man just to hang. So, no, he's trying to, like, human traffic women is what he was trying to do.
Right.
And so, like, he didn't even want to fuck them. He just wanted to sell them to someone else.
Yeah.
And so I was well aware of it. I'm just like, fuck him. So
That blows my mind that it's like happened last night here in Indianapolis to you, somebody
Yeah.
I know.
But I mean, it doesn't blow my mind. What blows my mind is how stupid this motherfucker is. Like, motherfucker, you came to the wrong place. You might want to hit up the fucking homeless shelter down the street because we got money. We're strippers. Like, we already human traffic ourselves. We don't need a pimp. You know what I mean? We're not cutting anyone in on that.
That's
Like,
why give you a percentage of what I'm already
Right.
trafficking?
because you know people that would pay me hundreds of dollars to fucking jerk them off instead of getting paid hundreds of dollars to fucking twerk my ass.
Right. And not have to touch anyone?
Right.
Yeah.
Not have to deal with your cum.
Interesting.
I would love to take my sexual job to the next level.
Said no one.
So no one.
I don't know. There's some chimps
Well,
out there.
that's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's some,
That is true.
Yeah,
there's
no,
some
they do.
real sluts out there, Emily.
Yeah, but I mean, capitalize on what you're doing. I mean, if you're trying to make money as a prostitute in a strip club, you're fucking going uphill. You're going upstream with shit going against you or whatever that is. That saying. Shit Creek or whoever.
Yeah. You're up
Whoever.
shit creek without a paddle.
Fuck yeah, you are. Because you're
Thanks,
now...
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you're giving these people the upper hand because that's not even what happens at a strip club. Like, prostitution is what happened. And if you're coming to them, then you really need the money. So it's like, what are we going to do? I mean, I can help you, Farmer Tim. You know what I mean?
Farmer
but
Tim.
it's like, but so it's just really stupid. It's like, I always tell the girls that too. I'm like, if you're going to prostitute yourself, get a fucking back page, make prostitution money. Don't make stripper money prostituting. I mean,
don't fuck it up for everybody else. It's
yeah.
like not prostituting. Like
Yeah.
we do this here, you can do that, elsewhere.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, know your venue.
Right, yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's how you're going to make the most money also. Because these guys, they didn't come here to pay for a pussy, but they're like, if they get it, then if they're approached, they're like, well, I might think about it.
Yeah.
But if they already want to pay for pussy, they're going to pay top dollar.
Yeah.
Or they're on 10th Street where rural is, and then they're going to pay $5.
She's talking about it like it's an iPhone, right? Like,
Yeah, it's
I never
for real.
I guess I never really considered it a commodity.
The sex industry.
But yeah, it really is. It's really kind of.
So here's where it
Yeah.
gets good, though. High tea coming into play.
Yes. Yes.
Spoiler alert. So I'm standing at the food truck. That guy comes out bitching to his boyfriend. Now, of course, it was $700 on the girl before me, and then he spent $200, so that's $900. That's what the amount I was told when I first, met him at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And so now it's 3:30, and he's bitching, and he comes out, and he's like, I spent $1,400 in this place. Bitching about it. Like,
Your own.
I don't even know what his
money.
complaint was.
Right.
I mean,
No one
you
forced
spent
you.
it. Yeah. Dude, this is a strip club. Like, so I just turn around cunt mode, straight cunt mode. I turn around from the food truck and I'm just like, I said, dude, men come in here and spend that kind of money all the time and they don't fucking complain about it like a little bitch.
Like a little.
That little bitch.
Like a little,
little
bitch. And so just like that, I was like, I felt the disgustness with his bitchness in my voice.
The disgustness.
And so then he starts popping off. Okay, he just starts. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. I was like, oh, you gonna complain like a little bitch? And I just kept calling him a bitch.
Not a bitch, a bitch.
Yes, I'm like, did I say something else funny though? And
Yeah, what about the fake Facebook? He's gonna
so
troll
then
it.
he goes, because then I say that about him being a little bitch, and I'm like, boy, I smack the fuck out of you, okay? And he's just ranting, and
He's talking
and
to
so he
Troll
goes,
Queen here, by the way.
yeah. So then he goes, oh, I can't wait to start a Facebook group and talk shit about this place, tell everybody. And I turned around because I'm still at the food truck, and I was like so nonchalant, and I was like, yeah, I said, well, I can't wait for nobody to give a fuck. Oh my God.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
the security guys in the
Oh,
parking
gee,
lot, they
there's
just
mouthy strippers at a strip club. I'm so shocked.
Dude, they were like, please stop. Like, the security guys were like, oh my God, please stop. And they were like, we don't want to have to tase him. I said, and again, he's right within here. I was like, oh, you don't have to do nothing. I was like, I'll have his last laid out in 2 seconds. I'm
I
like,
believe
shit,
that.
nobody needs to help me. And I mean, he's just getting real pissy. And I'm like,
I'm just going to tell a quick story about Miranda before.
Tell us a long one.
Well, this just goes to show what a true friend she is and how she will throw down. Even
I
on
take care of
people-
my Emily, though.
Yes, well,
She's
thank
so
you.
sweet.
I love you. So, Miranda was my first friend I made here when I moved here 3 years ago, and our other friend, Desmond, he was my, I guess, second friend, that I made here. Anyway, we're out.
We met him together.
We met him together. Yes, that's right. So, anyway, the three of us were out dancing at Whiskey Business, and I had my hair in a ponytail. And I was just dancing away.
Oh, she was
right?
just
Like,
whipping that beautiful.
just loving my life, whipping my
Goldilocks.
ponytail around. And I mean, you can't feel your hair when it hits something. It's hair. And I guess I kept like whipping some girl in the face. With
She
my
was
hair.
a meth addict, hood rat.
I mean,
She was. She was.
Tell us where Whiskey Business is again.
Emily's the
Pendleton
nicest
Pike.
person ever, and she's like, I don't want to say it.
You
She
don't
was
wanna
kind of trash.
Oh man, this
Sarah.
girl. No, she was a straight fucking hood rat. Tell her what she did.
Yeah. So she goes. So I'm like dancing. All of a sudden, my ponytail gets pulled like way
grabbed her
down.
hair.
Grabbed my ponytail and just like yanked it. And he's my little naive self. I was like, oh, this is a new dance move we're doing. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, okay. Oh,
No one in the earth could have bad intentions.
right. So I just looked at her. I was like, oh, you know, pointed the guns at her or whatever.
Yeah,
Kept
she did
dancing,
point the guns.
Right. She did. And then kept dancing. And then 2 seconds later, because, you know, I'm still dancing, whipping my hair around, she pulls it again. And then Miranda was like, oh, this bitch. I can't even believe this. And she like put her hand on me, like, you know,
Oh, yeah,
like,
clear
she
away.
did the mom thing in the car when you're like, when you have
Mom
to come
arm.
to a complete stop really quickly, you know, the hand goes out, the seatbelt hand. Oh my God, Miranda did that to me. And
When your baby duck tries to walk near the curb, back
Hilarious.
that up. No, I know. Me and that bitch made eyes, and I mean, she let go of that fucking ponytail because
No.
I don't know what this look was on my face, but I know inside it was, you're gonna fucking die, whore.
See, and I barely knew Miranda at this time. And I mean, I knew long before that she would be my friend till the end, but that I was just like, I love you.
She's so fucking sweet and so nice. And so I'm like, the first time I saw the interaction, but then her reaction to it was so fucking, I was like, oh, they're playing. I didn't know.
Right. Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's dressed by birds every morning.
They're pawing at each other.
like,
Hashtag accidental
She
princess.
she sleeps in a bed of puppies and kitties.
No,
and
you guys.
rainbows everywhere.
Jab.
Yeah.
But that's so, yes, Miranda will definitely, no one needs to worry about Miranda.
I'm not even a fighter, yeah, but it's like, I just know that I could fucking take care of myself.
Yeah.
And I also am not scared to just be assertive and like let people know.
Which is good.
Like, you know what? I may not even kick your ass, but unless you're prepared to fucking find out or kick mine, you might want to stop.
Yeah.
Because I'm prepared. We can take it to the end. Like, I will see it through one way or another.
And you don't have the look of a fighter, but you've got the look of a winner. That's where people need to know.
Yes.
It's like, I don't know if she knows how to fight, but she wins.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck with her because she
Perfect
will win.
explanation.
She will win.
I
Fearless.
will. Yeah, that's just
No
it.
fear.
And
Yeah, all the confidence in the world.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't want to bark up this tree.
yeah, no,
I
you
don't care about that squirrel up there.
Yeah, right?
No.
You don't.
Love it.
Gosh, I still wish I could remember that other.
What was
story.
the swipey story?
Well, there was the swipey story, but that wasn't it. There was another story that we were going to talk about, but I said we'll come back to it. We could almost pause and replay. But
Well, not now that you said it.
what was it about? 'Cause, okay, it was when we were talking about Cody East. We were talking about when I Bill Cosby Zane's
Bill
ID.
Yes, Zane, yes.
Cosby.
Well, I first of all,
Zane, a local open
I
mic
gave him to
comedian.
Michael Jackson.
A perfectly nice young man. He actually has my Trump hat right now. So
Help your whatever. Yeah, find a way. So Zane is, I believe he is Muslim, correct?
he's from not around here.
He's from not around here, but
right.
I'm just saying. I feel like he is religious. Of another, you know what I mean? Something that I'm not completely familiar with, but I do believe. I mean, it is kind of an important factor in the story when you think about that I'm getting ready to Michael Jackson him and then give him to Bill Cosby. So,
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he is a Muslim. So it's not because I'm racist. It's because, and I get it. It's not a race. It's not about that. But I mean, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, the people downstairs. I don't know. It's fine. But I mean, the thing is about that is like, you know what I mean? He's obviously dedicated to a religion, you know, and he takes it seriously because if you're a Muslim, you're not half in, right? Like
Right.
that's an all in religion. So, I saw him at a comedy at a house party. I stopped by after my show at Joker's with my friend Brandy, a girl I'd went to. It was a different show. So I stopped by there and then just trying to, you know, keep it cool in my comedy peeps, you know, show them I'm one of them. So it was a weird house party. It was a lot of underage drinking probably. I was like, shit, am I the oldest one here? Should I leave?
Yeah, that was
it was
always.
one of
I
those.
always left. Yeah,
It was like a weird, it seemed like a Nirvana video, kind of. It really did.
a lot of smelly.
Yeah, it's the
Beta
same
males,
smelly,
yeah.
the dingy air, yellow walls. So, the whole
Yellow
thing.
walls. That was a nice touch.
It's just how I remember it. And so, my girlfriend from high school had come to my show. She's there with me. I had no idea what this place was going to be like. So we show up, and she's just looking at me like, "Bitch, where the fuck did you just bring me?" And I'm just like, "Girl, we don't have to stay long." And so I go up to I can't think of what's his name. Tom Kuntz or something. That's not his name. And so I go up to him and Zane, and I'm like, "Oh, hey," and like they're just trying to make small talk with me, like just to keep a conversation going.
Right.
You know, two guys just trying to get in with the two chicks. Okay, cool.
Right.
But because I kind of know, like, they're just making small talk, but I know why. So I'm just going to start trolling them.
Right.
And so
Love it.
I just look at Zane. And I mean, sometimes I don't know where I'd come up with some of this weird shit. Like, my brain works so weird. So I just look at him and I'm like, can you flex your penis and make it move? Swear to God. He looks at me so confused, and he looked at his friend, and he looked at me, and I was like, go on. And then he tried. You know.
Give it a good effort.
We saw something happen, okay?
Nice. All right.
Little
Good-
something
good
happened.
for him.
So the next show I did, he was, hosting or whatever at Morty's at the time. I was like, hey, that's Zane, everybody. I made him flex his penis for me. And everybody kind of laughed. And I was like, it didn't move much. And then they died. And he was like, it's ready now. He was such a fun sport. So
Yeah.
we had a great time. And so then,
Unlike the other guy.
yeah. So then we're standing outside of Morty's. Everybody's hitting their vape pens. You know, we're
Right,
cool.
just
We vape.
Vaping it up.
Vape USA. So we're vaping. And
We're vaping.
anybody who knows me, they know what's in my vape. I don't smoke tobacco.
Yeah. That's this.
I
That
don't.
skunk spells not her pussy. I don't think.
It is, but it's because I smoke so much.
Oh, well, that's Hot.
I take it. It's an intake
Hot.
through my mouth and an outtake out my pussy.
Hilarious.
She doesn't. She inhales all the way through.
Yeah. And just because of my friend Magic, every time I say pussy, I gotta say pussy.
Can you
Got
blow,
my pussy.
Can you blow smoke rings?
Yeah. Get my cooch out.
Work on that.
She says
Work
cooch
on the
too.
smoke
Do
ring.
some kegels.
Imagine
yeah.
how much you could make
You
with
can
that.
snap a carrot off in that thing.
Snap a carrot off.
Yeah,
All right.
I've done it. It's like a carrot cutter. So, shit. Oh yeah. So then we're standing outside, we're vaping, whatever. And I always do shit where I say stuff that to me is so fucking stupid, and I'll be like, really obnoxious about it. That surely everyone gets it. And so, like, I'm not slick. So I was just like vaping. He's vaping. And he's like, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, what's in your vape? Or like, what kind of vapors do you have? Because I'm saying vapors and being obnoxious, being stupid. What kind of vapors do you have? And he's like, oh, this is some flavor, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I had to borrow it from so-and-so. I left mine. And I was like, well, mine's just vapors, bro. And I just keep hitting it. And I just keep saying it's just vapes. And like, just weird shit I keep saying. And so finally, I mean, like, it goes on for probably like a hot minute. And then I'm like, you want to try? Now, of course, because I keep going, it's just vapors. And I'm like making weird faces and shit. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, he gets it. And then he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like,
God,
okay.
he doesn't get it.
No, he doesn't get it.
No,
at
he
all.
doesn't get it.
Zane,
Oh no.
I know Zane. He didn't get it.
Oh
Didn't get it.
no.
He offers me his. And I was like, oh no. I said, I don't do that. I said, I only do regular vapors.
Oh no.
And I said, I just only do plain vapors or something. And so he takes it and he takes a little tiny. And I said, oh, no. I'm like, you're not going to fucking get it that way. I said, you got to take a real big one. He takes in, I swear, and then I'm like, he does know what's in there because he's like, you're like, stop it. Yeah, he's off enough. He's sucking for a long time. And I'm like, man, I'm going to have to fucking charge you. And so I swear to God, he took like the biggest fucking hit ever. I was like, damn, he a pro. I'm standing there like just waiting for him to stop. And then he did, and he blew out all that smoke, and it was like so much. And I was just like standing there in amazement. And I was like, damn. And then he just starts choking. He dying. He's like, oh, you're like dying. And he's like, that wasn't just vapors.
Very good.
Yeah, next time he's like, did you just Bill Cosby me? I think I did.
Oh my goodness, that's
Yeah.
a good one. That's a good story.
All right, well, we're going to wrap this up, our little storytelling sesh. I know Chris Spangle's got to get off here and give the ladies the Spangler Dangler. Joey's going to help him out. He's got backup on that one. Emily and I are just going to sit here and take in the cash.
Sure are.
Yep.
Yep, so,
Did I just become your prostitute?
shit, yeah, you did. Donate money.
I'm into
You're
it.
back.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I make poor choices with the money I grind dicks for, so send us cash, ho. Bye.
Bye.